Hey guys, I'm CS Fan 001 here, welcome to Let's Play Freedom Fighters Part Numero 2. Okay, so last time we started out our game of Freedom Fighters. This time we're going to start attacking the first few locations. So, anyway, some stuff I need to talk about is that if it looks like I'm playing kind of, badly, it's partially because this is kind of a tough game, actually. And secondly, it's also because the PS2 version of this game is actually more difficult than the PC version, from what I can tell. From what I've seen of videos, the hard difficulty on PC, not the hardest, but the hard difficulty on PC looks equivalent to this medium difficulty on console.
We're pinned down here.
I could be wrong, but that's honestly what it looks like to me. So now we have a C4 charge. This game has somewhat of a butterfly effect to where when you do something in one area, it'll affect the other, or in one sub-area, it'll affect the rest of the sub-areas in that area. So you can actually see, like, I assume Soviets walking around over there. Oh no, they're civilians. Okay, I didn't actually realize that. Alright. So let's head back over to our manhole, and here you can make a quick save, which is basically a checkpoint. Yes, these levels do not have actually generated checkpoints. The only way you can get a checkpoint is to do a quick save. So we're going to head up to the post office instead, because it's the only way we can complete this area. Now we cannot yet complete the post office either, because we're going to need to rescue Isabella first. But we need to blow up the gas station to eliminate some snipers. So yeah, it's kind of an in-depth well, not RPG, just more of an RTS. So it's actually got some interesting RTS elements mixed in with a third-person shooter perspective. But as I've said before, it's a great game, and I really like it. Now, something really funny I've been meaning to tell you guys for like 2 projects now. It happened back in like October.
Yo, man, I gotta talk to you. Check that. You found some C4. All you gotta do now is...
He shows up to give random advice and random missions. But yeah, it happened back in like October or so, and it was really funny. And by the way, upper right is your weapon, upper left is your health is the green, and the thing in the yellow is your charisma. I'll get more into charisma when it actually matters. So, what was really funny was, oh crap, I can't believe he saw me. Okay, there we go. A lot of the game is actually finding like hidden passageways and stuff. Secrets. But something I thought was kind of funny was it was like a Young Life trip, and I've told some of my YouTube friends this before. I guess not all you guys have probably heard it, but it was really funny because it was on like a Young Life trip, and it's like a Christian group, and on those trips what we do is we are like on that in Young Life stuff, we'll like get together and we'll do some singing and stuff. Sometimes it's like faster songs and stuff that you hear, and then sometimes it's like slower songs that we all get together and like get in long chains of people just swinging side to side. So charisma gained, and actually if you hit select, you'll go to your map, and those red icons, or in this case the green one of the gas station, are objectives you have to clear. When you do an objective besides the star, because the star is actually like the completion of the mission, which you get pretty simply just by beating the area and raising the flag. Aside from those, the other objectives usually will benefit you in some way or another, and I'm just going to make a quick save so you guys can see what it's like. It'll benefit you in some other way generally, but more importantly than that, it will also allow you to get more charisma, which is going to be more beneficial once we start getting freedom fighters. For now, the charisma is kind of useless, but it won't be soon. So now we're going to hit the sewer again and hit another location.
Secure.
Now let's take the police station. But yeah, we were all in like a line, and some of like a group of real pretty girls from one of the more local public schools, they all sort of called me over, got me to get in sort of their line, and one of them, she was like the hottest one there. It was so funny because like after every song, like she kept dropping her hand and she was eventually like leaving it on my butt like for an entire song. It was so funny. Like I don't usually have girls do that at my school, so it was a nice little change. And plus she was really, really pretty, so I'm not going to complain, boys and girls, even though I sounded like an idiot for saying that, probably on live YouTube. But let's get rolling. Jump on the car there, and let's go talk to these police officers. There's no sprint feature, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
Thanks, friend. Nice to get rid of the snipers. Listen, if you're going to infiltrate the police station, I recommend you use the subway tunnel.
I will take that advice. Usually helping people gives you some kind of advice, as well as possibly charisma or extra freedom fighters. So these are all the standard soldiers, and all of them just carry the pistols and the assault rifles. The assault rifle has a 30-round clip with 150 maximum in reserve. Oh, oops, want to switch over to it. Oh, wait, I didn't pick up any ammo, really? You can hold a maximum of 8 health kits. I think I said that before. You can hold up to 10 Molotovs and 10 grenades. We haven't gotten any grenades yet. You can hold up to 4 C4 charges, which you won't be using that much. You only use it to blow up various objectives.
Enter the police station through the parking garage, but stay low.
So what you want to do here is L2 allows you to crouch, as he says. It allows you to sneak through some areas, because quite a bit of this game can be based around stealth, even though I don't think you can get through any mission without, like, killing anybody. There's only one mission that's purely sort of stealth-based. Did he actually see me? I have never been shot there before. That's off to a great start. Did they seriously not just see me massacre 2 of their friends right in front of them? The handgun, the pistol, it does have a really high rate of fire, even though it's semi-automatic. But you want to fire more controlled so you have a better possibility of hitting the enemies. Because, really, he has a very accurate rate of fire, or very accurate firing, even though he technically doesn't ever aim down sight. That's actually a picture of Isabella, I believe, right there, if you can actually see it. I told you guys, quality doesn't look all that good in this game, just because it was made a long time ago and because a lot of areas are dark. So yeah, stealth is not a major aspect of the game, but it is used a few times. So there's a shotgun down here. The shotgun has 8 bullets in the clip, and I believe 50 in reserve? Or some other stupid number? Yeah, the red things are the health kits. I think I sort of made that clear, though. There are also little green boxes that'll carry grenades and various types of ammo. You'll find them just like the health kits, you'll find them just randomly laying around all over the place. I don't believe they're randomly generated, though. I believe they're in the same place every time you play through the game. A lot of the time, you're going to want to shoot an enemy or two and then sort of duck back into cover. And really, I will admit, for the most part, I won't look like I'm like running out of ammo or anything. But really, they don't give you a ton of ammo in this game. Especially in certain parts of it. You really don't get a whole lot. Which can be quite annoying at times, actually, not being able to have all that much ammo. I mean, it's not a huge deal, and I can always deal with it just fine, eventually. And the assault rifle is going to be your go-to gun for this game because it's the most commonly used enemy weapon. It's got good power, good accuracy, good rate of fire, good clip size, all that good stuff. Jeez, guys. Jerks. Always make sure you have at least 1 or 2 health kits in reserve in case you need it to either rescue like a freedom fighter or something, or if you just need it for an emergency. You can switch to them pretty quickly, but you do have to be careful just to make sure that you don't actually, like, accidentally get killed while trying to use one. Is that a health kit? Yes, that... Oh, it's ammunition. Okay. Cool. Some grenades might be nice eventually, but really, I've told you guys, I think I said this in the first part, that I don't find the grenades to be all that helpful in this game because the enemies tend to run away from them. I think I ran the wrong way, didn't I? Isn't this... Yep, I went up the wrong thing. Good job. I would like to get through the entire second area in this video, but I don't think I'll probably be able to do that. Because there's a fair amount of scripted stuff in the next mission. Or the next sub-area, whatever you want to call it. Being able to look around corners because you're in third person is helpful, but sometimes I feel like the enemies can almost shoot you around corners, almost like it's, you know, giving you payback for your ability to shoot around corners. Sort of like the ability you would have in the original Uncharted, and I guess the other Uncharteds as well. Okay, let's look around in here for any health kits that might be available. Apparently there are... Oh, here's 2. I think on the higher difficulties, really the main difference, as far as I remember, is just, you know, the enemies have higher health by a little bit, and you can't take as much damage. That's just really the main difference. And there isn't actually that big of a difference, in my opinion, between this difficulty and the hard difficulty, there isn't a serious difference, surprisingly. And pretty much there isn't really that big of a difference, actually. There's somewhat of one, but it's not as significant as I would have expected. But you actually do get a reward for beating the game on the highest or second highest difficulty. It unlocks a bonus mission. Now, I'm currently working on a playthrough right now of the second hardest difficulty, that hard difficulty. And I'm currently working on it, and hopefully I will have it done at the end of the project so I can show you guys the bonus mission. I've gotten through what I believe to be the hardest mission in the game, so I'm not horribly worried. So, at the end of every mission, at the end of every sub-area actually, you'll get these stats of the enemies you killed, the medic kits you used, shots fired, and time on level, as well as what your freedom fighters do. I'm going to be keeping track of this. I'm not going to put the stats at the end of every video because that's just going to take too long, and it's going to take too much work on my part. So what I'm actually going to do is pretty much every, at the end of the game, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what me and my freedom fighters actually did during the takes of the game. So I'll let you guys know at the very end of the game what I did. I'm not going to put it in every single video. The only thing I'm going to put in every single video is my number of deaths, as I always do. As I have since pretty much like Rocket Power Beach Bandits or something. Okay, so we're going to head back to the Rebel base because when you head back to the Rebel base, you can usually resupply on your health kits, your grenades, your C4, and your Molotovs. Though you cannot resupply your ammo just by going back to base, which I thought was kind of stupid, but no big deal. I might actually cut off the video in a second though, so a lot of these videos might actually be kind of short because each sub-area is a good, like, 12 minutes long on average, especially later on in the game. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing a lot. So as you can see, we actually now have shotguns here, as well as the revolver. Is it up here? Yes, it is. You don't want the revolver, though, because it's more powerful, yes, but you only get 6 shots and it's extremely slow reload.
Excellent work demolishing the fuel station.
So, next time, guys, we will head into the post office, clear it out, and complete this area of the game. So, see you guys then.